Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Eating with Isotope. Tonight we've got a fantastic example of a beautiful cross by Matt's Peppers. What I've got here is the Count Mattcula. Don't know if you can see that. There we go. There we go. That's in focus. You can see that lovely purpley pink stem on that pepper. Now, unfortunately, this plant had a bit of a tragic backstory. I was growing it as a table decoration for our wedding, and at some point during the year I managed to get spider mites in my office, and the spider mites did an absolute number on my plants, and unfortunately the Count Mattcula was one of the casualties. It was always one of the most beautiful plants that I was growing this year. I had beautiful foliage, beautiful variegation. All things considered, it was quite a strong, healthy plant until the until the inevitable happened to it, and it unfortunately succumbed to those spider mites. And I don't know if you can see this, but as a result, this pod is it's got quite a bit of give in it, so that might influence the flavour a little bit. It might be a little bit off, a little bit past its best, shall we say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this. I know how good the Mattapino tastes. It's a cross between the Mattapino and the Count Dracula pepper. It's aptly named by Matt, the Count Mattcula. Yeah, looking forward to digging in, seeing if there's any seeds in there. I think this is an F3 or F4. It might even be an F5 actually, I can't remember. But yeah, it's pretty stable by now. So yeah, let's cut into it, see what we got. Okay, another shaky handheld phone vid. Let's go. And do one cut down the middle. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, lots of seeds in there. A lot of them don't look great, but that's fine. Fantastic. Okay, I'm back. I've cut off few tiny little pieces there. Count Dracula is, after all, an ornamental pepper, so I'm expecting this to be quite sharp, maybe a little bit bitter, but also hopefully some of the sweetness from the jalapeno comes through. Let's try it. Gosh, that is unusual. Okay, I'm gonna have the other piece and then tell you what I think. That is overwhelmingly pleasant, actually. So overall, it's kind of quite muted in flavour. There's kind of like almost an essence. I think it's tannins, actually. Having said it, I think it's got that kind of essence of dried tea or apricot. But yeah, I think that flavour comes from tannins, which is quite nice actually. I do quite enjoy that. I'm a big tea drinker, so I do appreciate the tannins. But it's very subtle flavour. There's no heat. It's completely heatless. I've got a little bit. I've got the other half actually. I'll eat the other half. Strangely, there's like no heat to it. Let's have that. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to pick out what that other flavour is. I'm trying really hard. It was quite strong in that half. It was almost like a slightly fruity cardboard. You know what it is? It's the smell of the bit that you lick on an envelope. It's the smell of that, but as a taste. I know that sounds strange, but I've been trying to put my finger on it, and that is it. It tastes like the smell of an envelope, and I suppose the taste as well. I suppose that's why I associate it, because when I lick to seal an envelope, that's the flavour that I get. That's strange. I'm not sure if it being so overripe is the reason why it tastes like that. But that is it's a very strange flavour to come out of a pepper. You know, I normally expect to get that flavour when I'm sending the seeds, not when I'm eating the pod. The aftertaste there's like a very subtle strawberry taste on my tongue right now. And I'm not sure whether it's because I ate raspberries earlier or whether that is just literally how it tastes. But to be honest, I don't have a bad thing to say about the taste of that. It wasn't hot, which is a small mercy these days. The taste was, you know, nothing to... I think it was something to write home about, actually. It was unusual for a pepper, for its taste of an envelope. And I think that's a unique selling point, Matt. Just write in your description that it tastes like the seal of an envelope, and people go crazy. I mean, people are already going crazy for it, but you know what I mean. It was a really nice pepper, actually. I expected to kind of get some bitterness, maybe some like sourness from the ornamental in that, but actually it's really quite pleasant and quite muted. No overwhelming flavours, no heat. Solid pepper to grow, you know. I feel like that's a good ornamental pepper. If you're looking for something that is ornamental, but you don't want to like be blown away by the heat or an awful flavour that will just put you off growing ornamentals again, that's a good one to grow. And hopefully some of the seeds that I've collected from that pod will still germinate next year, so I'll be able to grow that one again. But yeah, thank you very much, Matt, for sending those seeds over. Very much appreciated. I think it was part of my little birthday treat that he put together with Autumn behind my back. Very nice of him. But yeah, thank you, Matt. That was a very nice pepper. And of course, thank you to everyone who tuned in. And I'll see you in the next video.